conversation back to Craven Cottage, and where that game was a yawn until 90th minute. Then there was a goal, and then there was relief. That's my analysis. I'm done.
Two teams that probably can't score right now. Number one, for Fulham, it was a debut for Muniz, I guess. He's trying to fit into the shoes of Mitrovic, and he can't, and they didn't seem a way that they could score. But for Manchester United, of course, yes, they have the new striker, Højlund, who I think is feeding off the scraps that exist in football. He can't get any delivery in there, and so you don't really expect anything from Manchester United offensively. And for that front line that United has, I know they brought in Garnacho to start, and they had Anthony in there, and they had Højlund in there. I think it's been 12 games that they haven't scored when they've played all together, so that's really worrying on that aspect. But then the consistent theme with Manchester United is, even against Fulham, you can't have control of the game. Fulham had the better chances, they created more chances than Manchester United, and that has been the theme for United. So United right now is all about pragmatism. I saw some quotes from Erik ten Hag over the week when he said that there is no way this United team and the players we have can play like Ajax, or can play according to what he thought United would play when he came in at Manchester United, and we saw it again yesterday. The only way that Manchester United are going to score is if we have someone who is brave enough, like we saw with Pellistri when he came on. There was immediate impact. And as much as I've always been an Anthony defender, I think Pellistri, in just few minutes when he got into the pitch, you could see a difference with him, and we fed off the scraps from the Fulham defense. So that's the only way United get a goal. Individual brilliance, someone who just gets crazy, attacking wise, or
a helping hand from Bernard Leno. Just a helping hand. Just a helping hand.
So yes, a win. Yeah, we good. Yeah, it's a celebration. We've got a win, but we know we are not good enough. But at the same time, the only positive you could pick is at least this team. If you could go back maybe and think of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in such a situation, or Louis van Gaal in such a situation, this is a game they would lose. But it seems that this squad is still in line with Erik ten Hag, and they are rallying behind him, and they are putting everything on the line. So either way, you fight like dogs.
I thought United were poor, but again, as you said, you have to scrap it out and get 3 points. So it's reprieve for Erik ten Hag. Again, it's just the same old story. It's about individual brilliance. It just looks like still again hakuna team hapo. It's just
Kuna team.
equal to, as in again
11 players on the field.
Yes, very, very poor. For me, I thought they were really, really poor. So individual brilliance, Bruno just got the small chance and got the goal. But again, going forward, you can't be depending on that.
Yeah.
Something has to give. At the end of the day, something has to give. Because now we are going for... games are now getting congested towards Christmas, towards, and then going to January again. So, again, United are just... they're just poor.
Please give props to Mr. Harry Maguire. Please. He cleared everything in that box. He's been one of the few
Shining lights.
Not shining, like shining is too high a praise.
Too high a praise.
But maybe bright, stable. Thank you.
Yeah.
And please, you guys must apologize for deciding Varane and was not Varane, the other one. Lindelof is better than him, and Luke Shaw is better than him at left back, and Namuka at centre back. Namuka to convince her.
The butcher kumbukwe pia.
Namuka to convince her.
Looking at this game, we all thought Man United would win this game.
No.
You thought so?
No.
Looking at how the pedigree that Man United inakuanga pale juu. It's a team. Look, it's a team that we expect.
On paper.
Yeah.
Well, we used to expect.
Okay.
Same on paper.
On paper, we expected Man U to win this game.
Yes.
But just from the first 30 minutes, you could see
it's a hard
this
watch,
team
man.
was they were struggling.
It's
we were watching the game from here. You're like, what?
It's a hard watch.
Kwani, what's happening? There's nothing in the final third of the pitch. Looking at the midfield, hakuna.
Hard watch.
It was just a hard watch.
Hard watch. Very, very hard watch.
I couldn't get anything to say about this Man United team.
I had
from
watch.
this game.
Mimi nisema tupeni Maguire his flowers for clearing everything in the box. He has fought his way back into contention, into something.
Yeah, I think he's now on his place back.
He's
on
found a way.
Yeah.
Anangangana to, but then
And
cue
the
him to do something weird in the next few games.
I thought yesterday he had a knock and there's some talk of whether he had a concussion or something. I hope he's fine.
He fought back.
Could you also say that Onana had a decent game?
Yes,
Because
yes.
he
A couple of saves.
he
Saves,
made
yeah.
some decent saves
He still
yesterday.
punches funny, but yes, so, yeah, he was decent.
The other
He's-
thing I didn't mention on Bruno Fernandes, I think he had that kind of a week where everyone was pelting him with stones on whether he's a true
Captain.
Manchester captain or whether he should be a leader for the team. But when you look at the entire team, apart from Maguire, who we've mentioned properly as a guy who's playing well, I think Bruno Fernandes is the only other guy, and McTominay, who play with their heart on their sleeves and they're ready to fight for the badge. So it's good to see him now get involved for the third time, scoring a goal, not only a goal but a winner for United.
Remember last month when Wokabi said Fernandes is the only player that screams United.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the only one that could
Fights.
get into those old United teams. He's the only one
yeah.
who get there. I'm still waiting for this Hoyland story because now it's many games. He's yet to
But
score.
he's not getting anything.
Yes,
He's not being served anything.
Yeah, but I'm
Get
still,
it.
but we are starting to get to a. But you see, at some point you have to ask questions. Eh? Like, but
No,
for, yeah,
it's
no, it's
never
coming.
clear.
I haven't asked now, Sammy. I
Yes.
just said
Yes.
we're just keeping an eye. I did not say we're asking. Just keeping an eye on
things.
Has he passed the
Hoyland.
007 mark?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, he has.
He has.
Yeah.
And in the Champions League.
And
Anyway,